Hello everyone, this is Sharif and welcome to my presentation of what I call the Slowmate USB stress tester for Bootroom USB stacks. Um, I name it Slowmate because it is a slow version of the Checkmate exploits, but it focuses on stressing the USB stacks to find the vulnerabilities, and if the bug is found, it will inject a custom code like some stack overflows and some of the instructions depending on how it handles on some devices. So what is Slowmate? It's a USB stress testing and forcing tool that targets the USB stack inside a device's boot room with the read-only memory. Purpose: to find vulnerabilities in the most privileged unpatchable code. Method: sends malformed, delayed, and corrupted USB packets. The scope is works on any SoC, which is the Apple, Qualcomm, MediaTek, etc. in DFU ideal brew mode. So, what layers does my Slowmate targets? So, in these layers, in application processor, USB stack in OS kernel, which actually the most protected and the security mechanism is active, while in bootloader, USB stack in bootloader, which is harder to patch because it is beneath or below the operating system. In the secure ROM, boot ROM, on-chip mask ROM, USB stack in the ROM with the actual unpatchable, this is where Slowmate targets. And in this boot ROM layer, the Slowmate sends full USB packets to this layer because in boot room is the USB stack here has limited resources and minimal error handling. Why I target this layer is because it's the most vulnerable, unpatchable, and exists on every SoC. Because as you know, it is read-only memory, it is burned in mass ROM. Even if Apple find or patch the bugs, another one appear because it is repeated cycle, and you can't even fully secure the boot room because it is vulnerable by design. So the technique is slow fuzzing. Slowmate doesn't just send random data, it uses timing attacks and delays to stress the stack's error handling. It uses the delayed package to test timeout and state machine robustness. It uses random delays to simulate real-world timing variations, and it uses burst patterns to sense fast bursts followed by pauses to test flow control. The name Slowmate is a pun on Checkmate and references the slow methodical approach to finding bugs. Slowmate, slow version of the Checkmate exploit, and it is morely focused on timing attacks. Always timing, because if you want to inject your custom code in that bug, it needs to be stress the USB, and if the bug is found, then the custom payload or custom instruction will be injected to that bug to see if it works. So, what it is key capabilities of the Slowmate? Slowmate is a complete bug discovery platform. As you know, it is the one who can discover so many bugs in USB stack in the boot room. So the capability is packet fuzzing. It may take standard USB setup packets, bit flips, corrupt links, field corruption. It targets magic bytes, CRC size, and flags. Auto detection. It also no need to be hard-coded product IDs. It auto detects DFU Edelbroom and adapts if Apple changed the USB enumeration, then the tools like QSACL with Slowmate will adapt or change how it detects. It depends on how vendor handles the enumeration because mostly they can also add the mitigation just to try to partially block the Slowmate, which also doesn't fully block actually. Adaptive timing. It measures device response time and adjusts delays for A19 plus and encryption. Most likely, even though Apple doesn't have a documentation about the USB frame encryption, it is still optional to have an encryption like use ACL ENC and also some of the timing variation, because they can do that silently without exposing it to public. And also it is a bug confirmation. It injects custom test code when a bug is found to verify it. To verify uh, if the bug accepts my code, like some of the NOP, ROP, or some of the stack overflows in slowmeet.py. So you can see that in my source code of my QSACL. So how Slowmeet finds bugs? Number 1. Stress. The device in DFU EDL Bloom mode receives false USB packets. Number 2. Monitor. Slowmeet watches for anomalies, timeouts, device resets, malformed responses, or large replies. Number 3. Analyze. Anomalies are analyzed and given a confidence score. Number 4. Inject. If the bug threshold is reached, Slowmeet injects a custom code payload, which is like exploit, but it is testing whether if that code injection work in that bug. Number 5. Confirm. The device's response confirms if the bug is exploitable. This is where you can also jailbreak your phone, because as you know, like Checkmate long ago, because it exploits the USB stuck on the boot room and Apple patched it in 8.12. But in my Slowmeet, it find the bugs and inject the custom code. Even though Apple patch one bug, another bug appear. It is repeated cycle, because boot room is actually the most vulnerable, as I said earlier. This is why you can also do anything or control your devices by exploiting that bug in the boot room layer, just like Checkmate does. So bug types detected. So what is bug type? Memory corruption. How it's detected? Unexpectedly large response, and the injection payload is read write verify test. The crash. Device resets after a packet, and also the injection payload is crash test plus recovery. The type is the timeout vulnerability. How it's detected? It is repeated timeouts, and the injection payload is timeout test plus ping. And the timing anomaly, it is lower than normal responses, and it tests the timing sensitivity. The parsing bug, the device sends malformed response. It is a nested structure test. So in this bug type, most commonly in USB stuck in the boot room, there's so many bugs, including unknown one. Even though you can even analyze the bug, or because your tool has a limitation, actually it depends on how you did the tools, Slowmeet also finds so many bugs, including unknown and including the undocumented. Either way, let's next slide. Yeah. Why Slowmeet is advantageous? The feature is the hardware, because in Slowmeet you don't have to have the expensive tools to send the attacks in USB stack in the boot room. So you just need to have a PC or the USB. It most likely I recommend MFI cable in many Apple devices, and also just install the driver of yung the vendors, actually, like Qualcomm, MediaTek, Unisoc. So you can find it online, just to expose the vid and pid or the serial COM port. So no special hardware needed. Runs on any PC with USB. This is the Slowmeet advantage. The scope. It works on any SoC, like Apple, 812 and higher version, Qualcomm, MediaTek, etc. The purpose is discover new bugs, not just exploit known ones. So the legality is Stress testing is a standard legal research practice. Actually, when you see in my legal notice or the in my markdown in GitHub, you can see that it is a section for security research and also the right to repair, academic learning, and so on. Whatever you called it. So it is future proof because it can be used on new unknown hardware. Like for example, in the future, for example, 10 years from now, the one vendors actually release the new models of the Qualcomm or Nvidia, and it also have the built-in AI chips. Like for example, you can also see in many online, maybe in YouTube or some website, the plug in the quantum AI chips if possible. But you need to see how it handles the USB because as you know AI unpredictable sometimes, or maybe that the AI have a uh, doesn't have accuracy sometimes due to its limitation. But in future devices, you can also modify the source code to add some parts, like for example the width and width of the newer chipset, for example like other models in SoC. It is still unknown, just actually wait for the announcement in websites. So this is a summary. You can also read it or pause, or you need to write it on your notes if you want. And also my additional explanation is Slowmate also works on non-Apple and non-Android devices like IoT devices, Wi-Fi routers, and also some car, um, um, some TV, some tablets, because also it has AI chips inside of that. Yeah, it targets some chips inside if the it expose the enumeration of the USB. And also in many cases it is also the built-in features in my QSACL if you want to try to test it on your devices. So that's it guys, and see you there soon, and goodbye.